All right, Stoddy,
So
you're gonna have to help explain things. I think you're the perfect guy to like once the match starts, like just kind of like identify like what they're doing and then explain like why they're doing it.
Wait,
some
about
people
who?
in the chat didn't even.
Well,
They
I
said they didn't
mean,
know what Gold Rush was.
yeah, because
So
they're. I mean, we can give as many descriptions as possible, but once the match gets underway, like you know, I think hearing it from you would be a lot easier and a lot more
You just
informative.
steal bags. Defend
That's
bags.
it. Let's steal some bags.
Basically,
All right,
yeah.
cool. All right, let's steal some bags. Let's do it.
steal some bags, get some money, buy some stuff.
Are they joining now?
Looks like they're
Oh,
joining.
God.
Yep. Yeah, looks like
Amazing.
we're going. All right, I'll shut the hell up and let you guys do your thing.
Beautiful, wonderful map. We have Dust 3 in Mordhau. Wonderfully made.
You have the classic meme that needs to be a Dust 2 in every game. I think someone did mocked one up in Shiv, but it was not as nice as this one. But good to see it here in Mordhau. Clean map, nice details, nice sand texture got going on.
Very nice. Here's my complaint though. Okay, if you look towards long A, where is the car?
There are no cars. Also no car on B.
Okay, how about like a nice horse carriage or something? You know, like where's the creative spirit?
There's a lack of detail for sure. Who made this? Goddamn.
Unfortunate. Otherwise, though, you know, you have a few missing elements here and there, but for the most part, a pretty nice recreation of Dust 2, if I do say so myself.
We should have done Kendo ready to pick the sides, but it's taking too long as it is.
Incorporate kendo. I'm game.
I haven't seen some kendo in a hot minute. You know, there was one time
cool
10
minute.
years ago when we played a scrim as EQ against Tempest, and I 1v5 won kendo. Now, I was lagging like crazy. I had a dumb packet loss, and I just gambled the entire time. But it was a good time. I believe afterwards, I don't think you were not here, Skills. It was just some. I don't remember exactly who was there, but afterwards, my contact that I was talking to was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna scrim y'all guys for a little bit," because I was probably a little bit rude after kendo.
And I thought I had boomer stories.
Oh, they're missing a player again.
That's fine. It's paused. They'll get in there.
So, Stoddy, would you mind explaining sort of this modification that we have here on mid doors?
Thorok said blue screen. Oh god. Oh god, this tournament's not starting, is it? Yeah, we shut mid doors. Well, I decided to because the defenders otherwise, as soon as they spawn, they can just rush out and have complete control of the map. And what that led to was, if the attackers ever went to B, they'd find that there'd always be defenders waiting for them in the tunnels as they came out. And some people would say, "Oh, but that means you can't leave through B either." I mean, sorry, leave through mid. But you don't really want to ever leave through mid because that's near the spawn. It's just a bad idea. So this makes it a lot easier for the attackers to get back safely.
I see, and so that's why we still have these sort of stairs and boxes to.
Oh yeah, and you can't. The attackers
maneuver.
can still go through mids, but it's like a one-way thing. You can't
Right.
go back out.
Okay. I see.
Alright,
Very
Thorix is
interesting.
back again. Let's go. Is it slow mode? Can you just join?
Yes, it's slow.
Oh, sick. There we go. It's starting.
Thank you, reps.
Is that
for
an
doing your
Elite
thing.
5 player that I see?
One of the club, yeah. Oh, we've got a couple of new members. Need to get Ryzen invited. Not the Australians, so they're all boosted.
Oh, okay.
True.
So
Alright.
Thorax from Demons here, the only Elite 5 player in the server, it appears. So probably just gonna win off of that alone.
Yeah.
But we are live. It looks like there might be a small technical issue on the side.
Thorix can't buy. Oh god. Oh my god. What? Did he not download the map manually, or what's going on? Okay, guess we can.
I like Eternal Kingdoms here though. They're showing some good strategy here. They're ready on B. They were hiding like near car on B, having someone in B doors. And then they were at 3 on A. I do like they have a strategy in mind here.
Yeah, some good spread of the defense here for Eternal Kingdom. What's their economy looking like, I wonder? I see one guy, Virus, he's got, looks like 2-2-1 perhaps with a one-handed messer. He's running into T-spawn right now. Okay, we see him here. Oh, he's got his teammate here as well. Yeah, so the economy, at least as a first round buy, just seems to be very light armor with, you know, your typical one-handed.
Yeah, I should probably explain how that works. So there's no pistol rounds like in CS. You start off, both teams is 1k gold, and it works out like 100 gold equals 1 point basically. So it's actually
Nice.
it's a nice amount to work with. You can get like tier 2 and a longsword or something. It's not a lot, but it's not like forcing you to play a cleaver or something. And the attacker's gold just goes down gradually per round. So they're forced to get bags really to have a functioning economy. Whereas the defenders, theirs just statically goes up and only gets reduced if they die a lot because they can respawn. So it's just to prevent like the TO strat of running out, getting wiped, and then pushing out again, which can be quite oppressive. So if they do die too frequently, that'll impact their economy on the next
That makes sense.
And
So,
because yeah,
So
How
we're a lot-
do the attackers actually get a round for themselves? What does that look like? Does that look like 6 bags being secured?
well, it can be anything. Like I'd say 3 is like a decent amount. Obviously 6 is the best, but not always attainable. Here we go.
Moving hard on B. Virus is gonna call them out. They're gonna have a 2v5 now. Sneaky's just gonna get stuck in 2v1. They're gonna quickly move to the door. A couple fire pots out on the windows and on the doors. They're gonna get the first couple kills with an arming sword.
2 2v1s. Oh, he just pushes the fire. Look at that.
They already have one on the gold.
And
That's
this is
really
clean
good
fight.
progress.
I mean,
One
they
more.
had the numbers advantage, but they did a good job. Oh, look at that. Giraffe tried to run away, but he gets fire pot. He's gonna start moving to try to get him off, but they have the gold.
EK not getting a single kill there.
And they're gonna get out of here pretty good. Now they have all the gold bags. They're running back to spawn, so they lose no one in the entirety of the B engagement.
Yeah.
Which is gonna look nice for them. They can hold.
Defenders just respawning now, so they're gonna have to hold out an A for a 5v5. And
Right.
when you cap a bag, it grants you full health again, so they're more prepared for the next engagement.
Okay.
That was a really
so,
good push there.
Demons able to secure half of the bags just like that. A successful B rush. The classic. Very successful for them. As we mentioned, EK not getting a single kill.
The Russian fist team. I can only imagine them yelling, "Go B!" Now pushing down A long. They have all 5 here. The entirety of EK waiting for him.
Oh, projectile spam going
Carrying
up.
some of the projectiles. Moving up. Sneaky out of waiting to drop down. Trying to get around him, but good call by Fist. Wait for him. Fist not going to start this fight. Oh my goodness. Epic glitched out a little bit, but Virus got an early on EK, and this could be another clean wipe for attackers on Fist. That's 4 down. That's 5 down.
That's probably going to be
20
it. All the
seconds spawn
defenders
time.
dead.
I don't think, they're not going to be here in time.
That's going to be an easy 6 bags for Fist.
Eternal
Great engagement
Kingdom.
by Fist.
What are you doing? You can't do this to me. That's 2 engagements back to back where they don't get a single kill. They just get like completely wiped as a team. How does that happen?
Yeah, it's quite rare to see because not only did the defenders not kill anyone on the first rush, they also didn't deal much damage. Because yeah, 3 players got to regen and full, but the other 2 should have been on low HP for this next engagement, and no one died.
Well,
Wow.
you're gonna be feeling good now. You've gotten a bunch of kills. They have no kills. Their con be even worse. They got
That
all
one
4
round will set them up for the rest of the game probably, because 6 bags gives them 200 times 6. What's that? It's at 1.4k, right?
Seeing some heavy armor get bought. Looks like they got Bardiche attackers.
So,
Oh, it's
Stouty,
okay.
what happens now if you're Eternal Kingdom? Do you have to sort of eco? You have to just deal with really poor buys, or how does that work if you're in their position?
The defenders don't need to eco. They get a good amount of gold anyway. Their economy
Virus
isn't
is
really
gonna call them out. They're
impacted
just
by
gonna
losing.
leave. They're in B doors. They're gonna throw some fire pots again, and I really like. I mean, that's a great strategy, right? You get fire
Yeah,
pots on the window and doors. They're gonna smoke them and come out now. They're gonna have 4 through EK out, but they've already about knocked down. They're gonna give access.
They
to
have
gold.
all
It's gonna be a
5.
5v5 fight here. A lot of the EK members are going in a little bit late. A 2v3 over by the window. Fist will get the first kill here and a second. Oh, not another wipe. That's 3k. Eternal
Not
Kingdom
again.
stuck in the corner.
Not
That's 4,
again!
That's 5. That's
They
3
do it again!
wipes in a row. They're gonna get the entirety of B. Oh man.
You hate to see it.
And at this point, you got to think back to your CS:GO days when some Russian Smurfs just came and screwed you on B.
How
And,
can that happen in that fashion? How does Eternal Kingdom... What's going on in these engagements? I haven't gotten a close look, but what I've seen is that usually at the beginning of the fights, demons are able to quickly isolate and 2v1 some guy, and from there it just snowballs. But even with that being said, it's just so crazy that they're not even able to get one kill. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, they literally all have 0 kills.
it's not what you want to see. They're out through long doors. They're going A long. They're going to see them all again. They're going to have a 5v5 fight. Looks like they're moving up a little bit. They don't want to fight on that hill again. They're a little wonky on the box. Sneaky outer. You're going to wait to drop down now. He's out. Some projectiles land. Not do a bunch of damage. Again, a little bit of glitching on the box. There's another 2k. 3 kills for
It's
Fit.
gonna happen again.
Met fucking gets 2 kills. They're pushing the gold. That's 4k. Pack OJ in a 1v1 duel against Thorax, desperately trying to get a single kill. His teammate helping him out as Gioconda hits him with a projectile. Thorax at like 1 HP. He's gonna be fine. Another 5k wipe, and EK will lose again this round without getting a single kill now in 4 engagements.
It just happened again. They were able
No,
to
the
create
fixed bags.
some advantage. They get all of the bags. They wipe the team without losing a single member. It's more or less a stomp. I mean, I believe now they are what 3 rounds away from taking the match.
Well, it depends on what they do in their half. Obviously, if EK somehow manages to get 6 bags per round, then it will be a draw. But what will likely happen is they'll just completely wipe on their first round, and then they won't have enough bags. They won't be able to win, and the game will automatically end. So it could end up ending on round 6, depending on how well Fist continues to do.
Right. Lots of bill hooks coming out, by the way. A lot of bill hooks. People opting for the light hat and then going for the medium torso. Do appear to have a
Rush.
B rush.
Let's see what they see. Virus again is gonna see them just now. He's gonna throw a smoke pot in there. Looks like they're gonna start running away now. S2. The rest of the team coming up. One fire pot's gonna land on the doors, gonna keep one of them away. They can jump through a window a little bit. They're gonna smoke pot. I don't know if the smoke pot connected to get rid of the fire pot. It did. They move out now 3v5. The Fist members are not able to capitalize on them immediately, but the first kill will go towards them as Jules dies. There goes Pack OJ. It's now 5v3 in favor. Finally a kill. Virus kills Sunglasses epic, but that might be the only kill of the engagement for them. He finally goes down after 7-0-3 on Sunglasses. But,
yeah, they're
oh
still
my
not very
goodness.
good.
Fist
They've
is
got
feeling
4
on top
players.
of the world.
It won't be a straight up skirmish now on the second site, but it will be pretty close to it. 4v5, and there seems to be a big skill difference. For Fist might still be able to take this.
Just taking some of the weapons too. And
Oh yeah, so if you survive the round as an attacker, you get to keep all your armor and gear. So no one's died yet, apart from just now. That means they must have like 5k gold each, because they weren't even buying new things at the start of each round. They still had everything they had from before, on top of the gold they get from the 6 bag. So yeah, they're doing.
Yeah,
pretty
their
well.
economy must be incredibly strong right now, and we can
Like,
see
they
it
can
in their purchases. You know,
buy 3
they run
slides.
into the site. They've got 333 Messer. They've got 231 Poleaxe. They've got a lot of utility. You see them constantly throwing
Yeah,
down the smokes.
It's interesting to see them running tier 3, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Gold Rush is just everyone runs light armor," and here we see some tier 3 players just complete dominate.
but here they have 40 seconds left. Do they have enough time to win the fight?
Oh
and
yeah,
get-
so if you get kills in like the final 30 seconds, and if you pick up bags in that same time period, it will give you extra time. So there's like clutch mechanisms in place to give you enough time.
Okay, so a 4v5 fight. This is what EK needs to try to win something here. But now we're gonna quickly go to a 4v4. The Rat's gonna get rotated out with a bill hook. He's gonna die, and a TK. This is almost a clean wipe. Sneaky
Wow.
outer,
Wow.
helping out Fist. Father Russia feeling really good now. Fist is gonna run away with all 3 gold bags. No one on Eternal Kingdom is gonna be able to spawn to stop him. And look at these 4-0-8, 6-0-7. They are feeling on top of the world. Do you think it's interesting that the entirety of Fist is running together for each engagement?
No, it's fairly standard. Like they're showing that you don't really need to split up to guarantee 6 bags. Maybe that needs looking at, because initially my idea was that if you wanted to get all 6 bags, you could just, well, you'd be forced to do some kind of split push. But right now, it seems they're managing it with just straight up rushing one site. Maybe there's too much time gifting mechanics, like the when you pick up a bag at the end. Maybe that should grant less time or something. Not sure. So ideally, we'd see like some split pushes too.
The net score for Eternal Kingdoms is currently 0, given they have a kill and a TK. But I mean, are they out? Is this game an L? Do they not have enough money? Do they not?
No, they'll have enough money to keep defending, but it's just they won't be able
It'll be
to
hard.
do what they Vist have done on attack. They'll probably just lose in 1 round.
Is this kind of dominance present in skirmish side? Like, is this expected that Eternal Kingdom just gets completely destroyed by these guys?
They're gonna throw a javelin. They're gonna whiff both javelin projectiles. A couple fire pots out. One of them might connect on Pack OJ. Looks like they have 4 members of the EK lineup here. One of them's gonna be stuck out by the fire pots, and the first kill will go to Thorax. Fist again taking an early lead here. Now in a 4v2 situation. Good blocks and some damage out by Virus, but Virus now stuck in a duel in the back. They're starting to get closer to the gold. Him dying late too. Even if the team spawns, he's not going to be there. They got 2 gold bags. They're about to take a third. Even though people took the most damage, they're going to sort of retreat back through inside of B, and that's another clean wipe by Fist.
At this point, I don't know why EK aren't just gamble stacking B, because they've just gone B every single time. Even if it's not a complete gamble stack, just put 4 ready on B and 1 guy on A. Because that's all you can really do at this point. Like, you're clearly outclassed, you just have to rely on some gamble stack.
Well, that's the thing, though. Even when they are as 5 on a point, you see them grouping here
Yeah,
on
that's true.
A.
It gives them like
they lose anyway.
an extra chance to maybe inflict some punishment.
Going
Quickly
short
heading
A.
over to B A now.
One guy pushed up. He's Virus throwing down the smoke and fire. I don't know if that actually does anything.
So here they've split up a little bit, right? They have 1 member of the Fist A long, the rest short A. They actually moved directly onto it. They're starting to break down the wall now. They're gonna have a 5v4 fight for a second here. Looks like they got stuck on the box, and Fist now gonna get again that early numbers lead they want. They're gonna get the first 2 kills. Paco J, the rat with them all, will kill down Rock to AK. But the rest of the EK lineup just falling to pieces. Virus stuck up there on the wall. He's gonna go down to an axe. And that's another clean wipe. They got all 3 bags. They're running away, and they're running away with the game.
Truly, and that's been the story since the first round. It's just Eternal Kingdom having only 2 kills on the board
That's
after this many rounds.
2
You
kills.
hate to see it.
Oh man.
So- So I guess it really is just the Elite 5 gap in this scenario. It really just appears to be the case. Thorax able to.
I think
Well, I mean,
Flux
look
is
at.
Elite 4 actually.
What was that? I think that's 5. No?
Nah, it's 4.
Well,
Still close enough.
still the highest ranking member in the server, with also the highest amount of kills, but the lowest amount of score. So maybe he's just a dueler boy.
I think he's just not picking. He's not taking any damage in the fight, so he's not taking the gold bags. He's not getting any money for it.
I've never
Right.
seen a stomp this hard on Gold Rush before. EK are doing terribly right now. This might be the first 30-bag game ever witnessed in Gold Rush.
Looks like they're just dropping weapons in the spawn. Looks like they're gonna.
Why not? That's a strat. Just buy like 100 jabs, spam them on one site, return to spawn, spam them in the next fight. I think that might be what they're doing.
Here they
And
go.
look at
again.
this. EK is still not stacking B. They've got 2
Rushing
guys on
And
B.
yet another B rush. Here they come.
Who could have predicted it?
Full plate Halberd, full plate Zwei. And if you're EK, what are you gonna do? Now they throw down the fire pot.
Alright, so that's 4 members in. One of the AK members still on A, rotating around. It's coming through doors now. Already the gold. They already have gold bags on their back. They're like, I don't even need to heal. This is fine. They're throwing some smoke. Metamorph. Javelin kills Strap. That's not what you want to see. The rat Pack OJ will go down as well. 3v5 now in favor of Fist. Virus in a 2v1. He's going to fall down quickly. On the main engagement, it's really smoky. Hard to tell exactly where they may be, but they're able to pin him down in a 4v1. He'll go down to this Y of Rock AK, and that's a clean wipe again.
Again, you just see it again. EK not getting a single kill in that engagement. And at this point, you got to ask yourself, if you're EK, how do we get a kill? You know, before we consider even winning the round, you know, let's think about how do we get a kill, because we seem to be really struggling.
I mean, your morale's got to be so low right now, right? Like, are you still giving it your all at this point? Are you just like, eh?
You'd be done. You'd be checked out. This is unwinnable, basically.
Yeah,
I mean, they haven't called it, so.
It is for fun,
yeah,
but
it's still winnable. But
with that being said,
they can't be
it's a
expecting it.
for fun environment. I severely doubt that EK is having any degree of fun right now.
Long A, here they go again. Virus in the
Objectives.
box, waiting to drop down. He's gonna fall back. He's gonna start moving up now.
And finally, EK putting up some resistance. Might they prevent the 30 bag? No.
Well, for Sneaky Otter, this could be another wipe here. 5v3 in favor of the Fist players.
Looking like it's going to be it.
Just Virus and Jurls left now, retreating back to the spawn.
Big
They're
lag
gonna
spike
get
there.
hunted
I
down.
apologize.
Oh, Thorax gets both kills with the Halberd. They picked up all the gold bags, retreating back on short A to get back towards the spawn.
Is skills here?
Yes.
Could you see if your server's running now? Because my server doesn't have like the best routing. There's like some lag spikes occasionally.
Yeah, I'll check.
Yeah, I'm pissed, Unborn. I'm pissed because EK, they're not giving me kills. I want kills, and they're not giving me them. They have
Look at
2
that.
kills.
30-0, unheard of in Gold Rush.
30-0.
Astounding performance by Fist. Very well played on this attacking. Is this the game then?
If EK doesn't cap exactly 6 bags in the next round, they'll lose.
Well, from what we've seen so far, I don't have a lot of faith in EK here to be
Yeah,
able to hold.
this is actually pretty funny. I've never seen this before.
All right,
Like,
let's see how though EK goes about attacking. Clearly, they at least thought about it. They had some kind of strategy, right?
Well, here we see them going for the A rush. So
Long A. They're like, yeah, screw a B. We've never seen B work. That's
yeah.
So let's try something else out. All right, but here we go. Fist has 2 members here, 3. One's gonna rotate from the spawn now. Are they willing to take this engagement 3v5? It looks like they may be. The rest of the team still rotating over. They get some kind of disengage here. Again, get a little screwy on the box. The rest of the team have rotated over now. They actually only have 4. This is a 5v4 fight in favor of Eternal Kingdoms. Last member for Fist rotating over now. Eternal Kingdoms get the first 2 kills. They have actually are getting a pretty decent trade here. Only 2 members left. Thorax though in the back. He's going to be in a 1v2. He's going to kill 1 kill. Trapper will get the other one. One of the Fist members is going to kick Sneaky Otter down. He can't jump back up. He's going to get kicked again. But they're now throwing a fire pot onto the gold bags. They're going to start spawning up soon. They're going to take a lot of damage trying to pick these up. I guess they're going to heal. But fantastic play by this Fist member, keeping them there. They're about to spawn. They still haven't left. Hey, here comes the team now. They're spawning up. They're starting to run away, but I don't think they're going to get out.
They can't get out.
One of the members, Sneaky Otter, he couldn't get into the bags. He's got it now, but he's got a lot of people. He's going to retreat short A. He may just get away with the bag, but I don't think they're going to let him. Look at this. They're running up to stop him.
Fist has 1 going long A. He's cutting him off.
He's too slow. He's gonna have to duel. Sneaky Otter desperately trying to get on the scoreboard. Sneaky Otter gonna know that now. He doesn't even know where to go. He's rushing up suicide. He's ready for a fight.
Oh,
he's
done.
gonna find 2 members of the Fist lineup. Starting to get
He's doing it.
Inside.
Oh, no,
All
unlucky.
the gold bag is close. And wow.
Wait, what? Draw? Oh, because we're in spec, I think. It probably says loss for them. Anyway, GG. 30-0.
GG.
Immense play by
The crazy thing too, EK in that round right there, able to actually get 3 kills, more than they had gotten in the entirety of their time defending.
I mean, that was like the first time when they had a numbers advantage in the fight.
Right, but
Well, it starts out
even then
easier
it didn't
when they
matter.
attack us because you get to push people unnumbered or outnumbered. Is the other server working skills?
I don't think it is.
That's really unfortunate.
I'm double checking right now.
Wow, well, that was quite the entrance.
We're as the next teams
Gold Rush.
join, we're gonna have one of our refs check the other server. But until then, we're gonna have teams join the server. All right, who is next? Let's see who's next, real quick, fellas.
I hope we see Fist again.
I think we might actually, because it's a round robin. So let's see. Let me double check.
I want to see someone get
Fist. Yeah. So next is Fist versus Demons.
Fist v Demons. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eternal Kingdoms just swamped the floor with demons. Or we actually did not see most of the game, but we know they won, and it was pretty handy. They had some really good KDs on the side of Eternal Kingdom. Now Fist has just demolished Eternal Kingdom. Is this going to translate with some Boolean logic? Are we going to see Fist dominate demons? Or are we going to see demons maybe? Maybe they got some new strategy. When they're watching the stream, they've been planning, sleuthing around. Maybe they're going to stack B. Who knows?
Yeah, I think they're gonna hopefully catch on to the B rush. That's what I would do. I would just stack B.
Demons need to attack first, right? Morale wise, they can't get 30 out, right? You just feel like trash as a team. If you attack,
totally.
I feel like you just feel so much better because you're probably going to fights with a number advantage. You just feel good. As the defenders, if you're stuck on a 2v5 because you're still spent 2 guys on B and then you're trying to wishy-wash get your team in, it doesn't feel nice.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't. So, yeah, I'd agree with you. I'd probably opt to attack first. Because the defending spawns are pretty brutal from what I understand. It can be up to like 35 seconds.
How
Yeah,
does
it's
that? Is it a
35.
static 20 seconds? Is it a?
So the respawn's 35, and then on round 5 it's 40 because there's no penalty going into round 6. So like if you die as a defender, you lose 100 golds, right? That's to disincentivize pushing out too hard. But because there's no 6th round for the defenders, right? We've just made the respawn time longer in that one round. So it's 35 second respawn rounds 1 to 4, and then 40 in round 5.
I see.
I think it's glitchy. What's
Yeah,
glitchy?
so that box there. I don't know if that's been my end from King or.
Oh
what.
yeah, we shouldn't have reskinned it so close to the tournament. I'm not sure why we did that because it has led to some of the drops being like desynced with what it appears to be when you mantle them. I don't know. We should have just stuck with the old one. Too late now though. It's not like the end of the world or anything. Just yeah, be careful climbing over things. Might get a bit weird. Dropped eagle.
Also, while we are waiting for our players to scoot in, looks like our match is starting. Don't forget, in the chat, we just had Nightbot drop the donation link on the Streamlabs, supporting our frontline medical workers for like protective equipment and masks. So please chuck a couple dollars towards a good cause. It's
Smack
the
that
purpose of
link.
these teams meeting today. So if you can spare a few bucks, be appreciated. And here we go now. We do have demons on attack. They've learned what to do. They're rushing B. They're gonna have a fire pot. Oh, look at
the
that!
pot
Oh,
going.
my fist. Don't really slow down enough, but that's an archer, a crossbow at B window. They're gonna
Missed
throw a fire
every
pot
shot.
onto the wall. The crossbow is gonna get fire potted as well. He's taking a little bit of damage, but not too much. The rest of Fist making their way out now, but at 2v1, the demons will win. Already looking good. Rock the AK though with a rapier will turn on the
That's
2v1,
huge.
destroy them.
That's huge.
They have one man with the money bags. Admiral Greedy trying to run away. AK will get him too. Oh, and now we just have Sir Jeff here stuck on doors. This is just delaying the inevitable as the first attack does not go great. But at least you got a kill.
Good attempt from the demons there. I mean, you know, unlike Eternal Kingdom, at least they were able to put a kill on the board. But overall, the way that engagement was paced and sort of went more or less the same as last match. So, you know, it's just the first round, but not a good early showing from demons.
Rock the AK just went off during that fight too. It was very impressive. 4-0. He got some fantastic target switching with the rapier. Again, the call to rush B. Let's see if Fist does the same thing with throwing fire pots, and they'll do just that. Look at that perfectly placed fire
That
pots.
is
They need
so
two smoke
nice.
pots, buying so much time now for the rest of the team to rotate over. Are they going to leave? Are they going to keep rushing B, knowing they're coming? Yes, they are. They're rotating towards mids. They're going through tunnels.
They're
I
a
don't
bit
know if they were
indecisive, though.
spotted. They are now. They're too loud. Again, the guy with the fire pots is going to spot them. They're jumping up towards long A, but now they're dropping down mid. And look at Archer. Meta is going to call him out. Some smoke pots are
Two
gonna be
Fist
thrown.
members
He's gonna
rotated.
miss. Fortunately, 4 members have dropped. 5 members have dropped. They're gonna be now in the smoke. The Archer's gonna. Oh my God! With a short sword, cleaves through Sir Jeff in a one-hit quick kill, and Fist just cleaning up now. The 5 members running behind. Admiral Greedy will kill the Archer, but the rest of the team is just sprinting him down. He's stuck in a 1v4 fight. He throws a fire pot at the wall and misses. And
Oh no. Yeah, it was a good attempt by Demons there. What they tried to do is Fist had the really good fire pot. That was actually brilliant.
that was beautiful.
How early they did it, and you see how it completely cut off the push from Demons. But what my point of criticism for Demons there is how slow they were to react. They just kind of stood there. Like it's all like they all disconnected. So they just stood there.
There's that communication issue then. I got leadership. No one's making the call of like, all right, we're gonna wait for the fire to go. We're gonna rotate, dropping down mid when you already saw them on B with the Archer. I guess
Right.
they know they're gonna have an Archer on B. They're moving up long A now. They're gonna get called out now. Just Thorax here. Since they were going B, looks like they stacked it. This could be huge. The team's rotating over now. Rock to AK making a way over. That's a man to fear. They're gonna get a nice position, so it's on their back. They're gonna start throwing some fire pots onto the wall. Rock to AK, just doing a lot of LMBs, getting a lot of damage onto Admiral Greedy. He's gonna go down to the crossbow. So Joff's gonna get 1 kill with the Messer, but now a 4v3 engagement in favor of the Fist gang. They're stuck up against the wall here. Wyatt's gonna get 1 with the bill hook. The rest of the team's starting to get target switched on. They can't quite get the trades that they wanted to. And now we just have the last attacker wide here in a 1v2 fight. He'll go down to the arming sword. Oh my goodness.
That was probably one of the closest fights that we've seen yet. Really good attempt from Demons there. They almost had it. That really could have gone either way there, I think. It came down to a few critical 1v1s there. But, you know, very good attempt. I think if they're a little bit quicker. I'd like to see them maybe look for more 2v1s. It seems very scattered to me. The one thing that was so successful about what Fist did is they were able to easily identify and capitalize on those 2v1 opportunities.
So running down mid now, short A. They're gonna actually red blueberries. He's gonna get quickly found in a 1v2. He gets some pairs by buying a tiny bit of time in for his team. A Surgeoff will get the kill with the axe. They're gonna pick his weapon up now as well. Looks like a big projectile will land on Thorax. Take about 1/4 of his HP. They have a crossbow down below. And now they're rotating to B?
What is
I
this?
guess the defender may have a chance to spawn now, but they want to try to get a fight. Thorax though, he sees some low armor. He's gonna try to punish it. Sir Jeff will get a kill on Giancarlo somewhere else, but wide and 2v1 back on short A. He's probably gonna go down. He lives for a long amount of time, but now they've rotated through mid. They're trying to get to B. They want to get at least something. They're gonna throw a smoke pot to try to limit the effectiveness of the crossbow. No damage yet on the wall, and the team's quickly rotating through doors now. He's got the crossbow out. He's reloading it. They want to just use it. They're gonna throw a fire pot onto the.
They got quickly 2v1 this Fist member.
And now they're running
Nice
out through
teammates.
tunnels. They're gonna be in a 4v3 fight, and on the disadvantage, only 1 member left now. He's gonna fall, and that rotation to B is not successful.
Yeah, very strange. I don't know what you thought about that, Unborn, but to me, I was very dumbfounded by that decision to just drop what they were attempting on A and try to rotate. And you could see how they got caught out on Catwalk trying to do that.
I don't know what that call was. I guess you're.
Strange things all around. Strange.
You're afraid of the.
I mean, don't you just have to commit at that point? I mean, they were hitting.
Got a kill.
They got a kill. I mean, they had numbers. They were on the site. They were hitting the wooden barrier. Very confusing. I wonder what the sort of reasoning for that was.
Rushby called out Gioconda now does not have the fire pots to do what he did last time, but he's actually He gets a hit on them onto the door, and they're
Look
gonna
how
rotate
indecisive they are.
They're gonna get fire potted now. Two of them may be stuck in tunnels. They're able to walk past it. But, oh, a crossbow will kill wide as well. This is buying plenty of time for Fist to rotate over for this fight. They're already down one attacker. 3v2 fight near where Car usually spawns. But they don't capitalize quick enough. Thorax rotates around with a poleaxe. He's going to get a lot of kills here. That's a clean sleep. They hesitate on the attack through tunnels.
Did you see that, Unborn? Look how hesitant they were. I mean, this guy on Fist was literally 1v5ing their team. He was just standing in front of the tunnel and just 1v5ing them. You know, of course, with the assistance of his crossbow there. But what was that?
Ranged attacks. I don't know. I don't know if it's an issue with, again, with leadership and them not being able to make a call of what to do. They had the advantage. They just need to get that kill, and I think they ignore the wall and they just focus on getting kills and then take it down. I mean, if you're on B, they're not going to really be able to rotate around because they can't go through mid. They're going to preemptively fire pop B, but the rest of the team is moving up short A.
Yeah, we have swapped sides now.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, we have swap sides. Wow, I'm a fool. So let's see what Fist is. Admiral Greedy's going to throw one javelin. He's going to connect it, but don't just immediately go down to the arming sword. Woolhard also has a crossbow. He's going to fall. A very discombobulated defense here. They're going to get one. He does stop one of the gold bags from running away, but there's plenty enough members still to carry on the torch. And now they're just, again, they're focusing on getting the kills here. There's a two. Oh, Sir Jeff is going to stop one of them.
Oh, wow.
A nice defense from Sir Jeff with the axe. Just putting in a lot of damage. Thorax, he's able to dodge the projectile. He's got a man with a fist. He'll take him out with a battle axe. He's just Is he taunting them? Does he want to keep fighting? He's not picking up the gold bag. He's dodging some of the javelins. The team's summoning them now. They got one gold bag, and that's the game. GG. Again, immense performance by Fist.
Just another clean sweep by Fist. Yeah, I mean, in terms of kills, Demons I think put up a better performance than EK, but you know, in terms of what actually matters, which is the wins and the rounds themselves, not a whole lot that was different there. Just complete domination by Fist. And honestly, I was actually impressed because Unborn this time around we got to see Fist starting off as the defenders. We got to see a lot more of their strategy on the defending side. And what I really liked was their ability to preemptively fire pot a lot of those rushes.
Yeah, they had a good strategy. They knew what they were doing.
So next
Very
up,
solid.
we have Storm versus No Mercy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Two good players. Who knows what kind of strategies we're going to see now? I'm excited.
And then Stouty, you're actually after this upcoming match, FYI. BK.
Alright, cool.
BK versus
Hopefully my
Storm.
team shows up.
Yeah, let's hope your team shows up.
Yeah. Some people aren't happy with playing Gold Rush. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I figured we'd be doing a disservice to the community if we didn't at least debut the mode officially. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's honestly been pretty good so far. Like some hype moments. Just, also shout out to Unborn, man. Really fantastic casting. He's making it a lot hyper than sometimes it might otherwise be.
Yes. Thank you for carrying me.
Ooh, Pain and Humiliation. I know this guy. This was a while ago. I did a Mordhau tournament, and Pain and Humiliation was one of my favorite players. He was a really big, stocky character. He was a rat with a maul. It was a pleasure to watch him. I hope I can see the same today.
Twitch chat in support of Mercy for this match, overwhelmingly.
Oh, one Mercy player with 1,000 ping there. Hopefully that goes down.
He's gonna be begging for mercy. I mean, at 1,000 ping, you're at an immense disservice, right? what
Next
does the game
tournament on
look like at
Hordes?
that point?
So, Sty, who's sort of, in your opinion, the favorite here? Because, you know, Unborn and I not perhaps maybe know these teams.
I know Pain and
extensively.
Humiliation. I might vote for whoever his team's on. 'Cause I don't even know. But
Storm, yeah, they're actually I think at one point they were better than Fist, but now Fist are probably the number 2 team fairly safely. So yeah, I'd give Storm the favorite here.
Okay. Are you expecting like a stomp similar to what we've seen the last 2 matches, or maybe something a little more close?
I'm not sure if Storm have played much Gold Rush, so maybe they just don't know what they're doing. There might be some of that going on. We'll see.
Okay.
Because it seems like Fist, they've played it a lot. Like they had some insane strats there where they'd come in B, fire put at all the entrances. They'd play it correctly in that they get the kills first before securing the bags, and then they'd all go back together and then get regrouped for the next one. So they've clearly played it before.
That's a good
Was-
point. Fist was actually, to my surprise, very organized.
Yeah. I think it was one team EK where they were like half the team were like breaking the doors, the half trying to fight off the defenders, which just doesn't work out because usually what happens is the defenders will end up winning and then the bag runners will get caught out as they run back. They're just too greedy. They need to secure the kills first.
Yeah, a lot of indecision where some teammates are taking the fights while others are trying to get the objective, and you saw it time and time again. They just lose rounds like that over and over again.
So if this was like an official game mode with like in-game support where players didn't have to like mess around with pack files and stuff, do you think that it would be more widely accepted? Like, is the mode itself quality, or is skirmish just better in you guys' opinion?
I mean,
I'd like to
guess
see some more maps for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that as well.
enough people I think play. They played CS:GO or CSS, so like they know the map, they understand the game mode. I think like if people would play it, like it'd be like at least novel, but because it's competitive, I guess trying to get people out of dual servers just for pubbing is gonna be hard.
So the
No matter what you do.
discrepancy, I think, lies in skirmish. Is in order to win skirmish, you need to really just win the melee engagement, right? So it's not as
Just a team fight, yeah.
yeah, it's just a team fight. There's not as much substance. Like for example, invasion, right? You have a lot more strategy that goes into invasion just because it's different game mode.
Yeah, this was meant to be like a streamlined TO/invasion type thing where there's
Exactly.
objectives, but it's not like gets rid of like a lot of the bad parts about invasion where there's constant respawns trickling in and having suicides when the team fight doesn't go your way. That kind of junk that doesn't really belong in esports.
I'm actually really impressed with how, like, aside from the initial like mod IO issues that we had in the beginning, I'm very impressed with how smooth everything has been, like while we're in game. Yeah, the map is.
The game modes are fun.
Yeah, the game mode it looks pretty dope. Aside from the mod IO issues, and the map being kind of like a test map almost, everything runs smoothly. I love the spectating options. I love the reminder on the right hand side that reminds you how
shout
many
out to
bags are left.
Despacito. That's all been his work. So the mod was initially made by Wheeze, but then he got too busy and Despacito picked it up. And yeah, all these new UI stuff, he did that, and he's polished it to an extent that I couldn't ever have expected. So massive shout out to him.
Yeah, seriously, like great freaking work, man. Like if the devs don't adopt this and put it in the game, then I just think they should. I think they should add like community ran mods like this, and then support it to where
It wouldn't even need much support. It's basically
yeah.
complete. It just needs a better map probably, and that's
Yeah, I agree actually. A lot of work has been
I-
done for this.
I can't help but think how sick this would be on like Dark Forest's 4th objective. Because that's where the inspiration comes from, yeah?
Yeah, basically it started out as like round-based Dark Forest, and then it became closer to CS when I axed the 3rd objective. Because if you think about it, you don't really need 3 sites. You just need 2 just to have that choice at the start of the round, and then you get to the final part a bit sooner. If there's 3 sites, you'll just drag on a bit too long. Imagine the Fist just dominated and got 18 bags per round. It would just be a bit too much.
Right.
Showing off even.
No, I
The
guess
only
it'd be
thing
9
I
bags.
would sort of maybe
My maths.
question, and maybe it's just because we haven't seen enough, but it does seem that rotations are somewhat limited, which, in my opinion, is just a byproduct of
Do you mean like the defenders coming back in?
like defenders or attackers. It just seems that on Dust 2 specifically, I don't know. In my head, I'm sort of contrasting with how Dark Forest
It
was.
can happen. It's just that the 2 defenders or 2 or 3 defenders that are initially on that one site when they get rushed, they just need to hold out a bit longer. Like they can do that through fire pots, smoke pots, just playing really well. It can happen, and that's why you'll see like some teams get 30 nodes other teams, they don't let a bag go through. It's just they need to survive a bit longer, allowing their team to come back in.
Right.
Because of that,
Have you seen teams going for like splits at all?
Live
Like
now.
2v2 splits?
we do like VK does that, but it's more out of just like boredom. I don't think like we're just like just trying stuff out. We don't really think we don't have like a go-to. This is the best strat yet. I suspect it will just be rushing 5 guys on one site and then rotating after you.
No Mercy
Wipe
had
out.
one person gonna call him on A. I like that push up to try to find him. A couple fire pots are gonna be thrown. They're gonna be kind of
A lot of fire.
a little
Yeah.
bit of whiff. They're not quite gonna land. They're gonna start breaking down the side door. It's gonna be open now. Only 4 members of Mania by No Mercy, but they're gonna quickly get on Pain and Humiliation. 3v4 fight in favor of Storm. Storm able to
Oh.
clean up on the actual objective and get the
That's
kills that
right.
they need to. They win the other 2v2 as well. They're gonna again take all 3 bags. The attacker is just looking strong. They've already gotten 6 kills. And now they're out of here, haven't lost a single person. They're gonna get a chance for another 5v5 engagement on B. Is the rest of the defenders still spawning up now?
Storm with a very similar showing compared to Fist. Sort of just like a clean
Pain
start.
sweep. Not clean.
Yeah.
It's a little dirty. We got a dead Pain and Humiliation. So I mean, there's a 4v5 fight on B, right? No Mercy should be able to punish them. At least, I mean, if nothing else, they don't get 3 bags. You hope. You don't let 3 members live.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what Mercy can do here. Hopefully they don't just get wiped again.
This fire pot's slowing them down a little bit. Oh, look at hands here. Oh, okay. Fire pot's gonna stop them. They're gonna throw 2 on top of each other.
Storm member
Oh,
gets
he's
caught.
stuck in the fire. He pushes too far, but he gets. Wait, how did Cyber die? Where was he? Oh, he was right there. He got the kill through the fire pot. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, 4v3 fight, but I only see 3 members of No Mercy. Where's the 4th? They're gonna start this fight 3v3 now. They're missing their guy. Guadalupe is gonna get the first kill. It's 3v2 in favor of him. He's rotating over now, but he's too late. The teams are falling to pieces. Guadalupe gets 4 kills with the bill hook. That is disgusting and a disaster for No Mercy. You come in there in a 3v4 fight. You need to get at least 1 kill to stop them from getting all of the gold bags, and you can't. One of them, I don't know where the last guy may have been, but he was out of position. Can No Mercy get there in time to stop this? Cyberlaw is gonna try. He was the man who got picked off early in the
He
trade.
can't catch up though. I don't think. Maybe this.
He's gonna be close. He desperately. He's gonna throw the. It's stuck in him. He doesn't have a weapon
no
anymore.
That's round 1.
A good attempt though to stop him. He was just a little bit too slow. All bags taken. Well played by Storm.
Yeah, very convincing so far. Definitely a good start for Storm here. Let's see if they're going to be able to repeat it. I think that's going to be the question going forward on Bournes. I think it's always going to be the case that some of these teams are kind of going to be clearly better. And then I guess the question is going to be, can they keep that momentum going?
Yep. Oh my god, Guadalupe, the king, 7-0, had just purchased a bow. I didn't think this guy could arch, but maybe he can. They're moving short A now. He's going to be in the rear. They're not sure where they are yet. They have a man waiting near the spawn. They're going to call him out now. Oh, Cyber goes down very quickly. It's going to be a 4v5 fight. Are they going to defend it? They're going to throw 1 fire pot. There's the archer. He's up. He misses the first attack. A couple more fire pots up. They're all here now, so it's going to be a 4v5 fight. No Mercy already at a disadvantage. One of them's going to drop down. The archer's staying a little bit behind, and then the attacker's parting away. But Sir Neckamore just trades and destroys with a messer. He gets a second. Oh, a TK to kill CNB will be the only death on the side of Storm. They're going to get all 3 bags, heal up some of their members. They're going to pick up the weapons that the defenders left behind as well. And another chance for a fight.
They're
Will
out of
Cyber
there.
chase them? I hope not. No, he's
I,
gonna let him
I
be.
think they just go to B. I think
You
they
just like stand on like B platform and you just wait there? Do you try to fight in tunnels? I mean, you can't have some guy just chilling mid like they did last time.
Well, what I'd like to see, and I guess it's a little bit difficult, right? Because as defenders, you can't actually go through those mid doors. But what would be cool is if Cyber goes into the tunnels here and sort of like holds a flank position in lower tons.
Yep. Which that's maybe exactly where the attackers are going right now. They're running towards it. They're along A. They're actually going to drop over mid here. Maybe trying to pick off someone who's stuck on mid.
Right.
That's only 3 members. I'm missing the 4th guy. Here he goes now. They're all mid. He's got the bow. He's looking through doors, trying to get a pick off. They're going to have all 5 members now here. Some of them ran through tunnels. A couple fire pots are going to be big on B window. They're going to drop down with some damage. 2v1 fight on window and 3v1. But somehow Storm has won it. The team came through just in time. This could be a clean fight. The one remaining member of No Mercy will get 1 kill with the bill hook. But amazing job by the Storm members who pushed through. They had taken early damage, but they were able to hold off until the rest of the team could get through. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Storm going into that with a missing member who was dead. So that's where he was, in the graveyard. And they're still able to win it convincingly. And again, I see it time and time again. This match, the matches we watched before, it just seems like Storm plays together. It seems like they have quicker decision making. And it seems like overall as a team, they're able to have a much clearer idea of what they're actually doing.
I think that, yeah, they have a strategy, they planned. And again, there's attackers now. You get the attacker's advantage of keeping your stuff if you win the round. It's just easier not to just get wiped in your first engagement. So I think you got a nice little like morale factor on your side. Got Guadalupe 8-0, Nicanor 7-0. Kings appear on the Storm lineup. They start moving up along A.
And
Through 8
Mercy
doors.
only having 3 kills, so a similar theme that we're seeing here.
All right, so they've called him out. They've called her on long A. They're not retreating necessarily in time. He's got a crossbow on Hans. Hans is gonna not quite connect where he wants to, but the team rotating over now. That's gonna be 2 coming from the spawn. A couple more fire pots gonna be thrown out. They're actually gonna push the people on the spawn, and the rest of the team is just staying on A. This is gonna be a 3v2 fight into the spawn. 4v2 with the guy on the crossbow, and they can't punish. Guadalupe is gonna start hitting it, but they haven't even pushed him either. In the spawn, they finally go down, but one of them drops too low. Rat Slayer just went in. He's in a 3v1. He dropped way too late. Perhaps too slow of decision making on No Mercy leads to them having No Mercy from the side of Storm, and they're gonna cleanly take that engagement. C and B will die, but I think No Mercy really dropped the ball in that fight.
I have the prescription. I have it. I have the diagnosis on board.
Bravery?
No, it's Storm. They're just chads. I mean, look at how they approach the fights. Okay, right? What did we see? So Mercy, they throw down some fire pots, some pretty good fire pots, I'd say. But then what does Storm do? They just say, okay, we'll just rotate their CT spawn, and so then they just run down that guy in CT spawn, and for some reason, well, I guess not for some reason, they have to. The Mercy people follow, and then they just lose the fight.
I think No Mercy had to drop down and fight them there, right? They had a short time, or at least push Guadalupe. He was up by himself on A, and with a bow, they were just looking at him. Here they're just down mid now. A bow and a crossbow. Oh, this is gonna feel bad. Ocelot takes a hit. He loses almost half of his HP from a bow. They're pushing through right away. Guadalupe, no fear. He runs in a 4v1. They throw the maul. It misses. He's gonna pick it back up, but now it's a 4v4 fight. They're gonna get at least a chance. Pain and humiliation, swinging around like a madman.
Well,
That's a TK. That's just a big misplay. Rat Slayer, he's gonna kill Judix. No Mercy now. They're down to the numbers. Just left the Rat Slayer. They've at least limited it to 2. Can he get 1 kill in the 2v1? Beautiful execution by Storm, sandwiching him. I don't think they may spawn in time. I don't know.
Do they have enough time though to actually run the bags back? Look, there's 20 seconds on the round.
But look at the extra time, right? So here we are. We have 20 seconds. They picked it up. Now they have 36 seconds. Still, no one on No Mercy has spawned. They're gonna run away with this. They at least limited the 2 bags by getting some kills there. But No Mercy against slow to really jump into that engagement. They get a TK. He throws a maul, which is a miss. They even throw in the fire pots behind him just in case, but none of them respond. They're gonna have this cleanly.
I think that's the first round though where Storm doesn't get all 3 bags. Just getting 2 there, still really good for them, but
They still
Wait a minute,
can.
they're going back for
thankfully.
another one. They only have 5 seconds, but
Yeah, it might not be time.
if they got some kills, if No Mercy had pushed up and they killed them, they would time, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So what if No Mercy kept feeding them like 1 by 1? They could, in
Yeah.
theory, keep winning fights, get the bags, and still make
But
it
what they
back.
could have done if they were being really smart is they'd have one guy pick up the bag and the other guy stay there. So when you pick up the bag again, you'll get more time. So they could have played it like that.
Ah, smart. Again, look at this. They have so much money on Storm. They have 3 crossbows, 4 crossbows. Disgusting. There's gonna be. We're really playing on CS:GO now. they're gonna be peeking through B doors and just getting a volley of arrows or bolts in you.
Yeah, they all have like ops basically.
Quickly moving up B. They're gonna smoke pot themselves now. They can't quite see. The fire pot actually, I think they missed the storm. Some projectile damage goes out. They're starting to shoot with the crossbows. That's 2 shots. I think both of them were a miss. Judix is gonna get a chance up there with the Maul to go into a duel for just a second. 3v1 fight on near window is gonna go the way of Storm as expected. The rest of No Mercy, they're showing up too slow to the fight. It's discombobulated. It's a 2v5. Can they get at least 1 pick? I don't think they can. 3v1 fight with the man left on the doors. They're starting to take down the wall now. They're going to start getting the money bags. No one's died. Did they even take much damage? Okay, they will, and it looks like they're not doing a great job, though, prioritizing gold giving HP. I don't know if they know about that.
Yeah,
Han
I
had like
don't
2
think they
HP,
do.
but they're not giving him a bag. They gave it to a guy with half HP.
Well, I suppose they think that they'll just get away with it, which they will. Let's see, they turn in all 3 bags here. So, yeah, nothing's changed too much. I mean, at least Mercy's able to put some kills on the board. Show a little bit of resistance, but I think you'll agree on board. I don't think it's going to be enough. They're going to have to do a lot better.
This is disgusting. They're reloading the crossbows too. No Mercy. I don't know what you got to do. I think you just say we're playing dumb Mordhau. We're just gonna run at him 5v5 and just at least try to get 3 kills. We don't get the 3 bag. And here we only have 4 members. They're gonna take this fight 4v5. Where's the last guy at No Mercy? I don't know. No Mercy though. They might be able to hold it and get the first kill. The other guy's rotating over now. He's gonna throw a fire pot. It's gonna actually land and slow down the fight. But it's a TK. The firebomb kills Ocelot. Judix now. He's gonna die. A TK on the side of Storm, but who cares? 3 members are still alive. They'll have 20 seconds. They won the fight quick enough. I think they're gonna get all the bags.
Yeah, they're gonna get all 3 again. So yeah, up until this point, every round getting 6 out of 6 bags, except for that last round where Storm was only able to get 5. But again, Storm just showing absolute domination in the fights, even in spite of some team kills here and there. Still able to make the best out of the situation and come out on top consistently.
Look at these kills. Guadalupe, 13-1-5. This man having the game of his life. He's playing beautifully. And that's going to be round 4. All 6 bags taken. They have 23 bags now. They're feeling good. The 30-0 dream is gone. But, you know, what's 29-0? It's
Close enough.
Okay, so we got a couple crossbows coming out. They actually may be a little bit short on funds. They're not going to have as much as they want, but they're buying some throwing axes potentially on the attacker side. We got a spear. We got some heavy armor and some light stuff. They're actually dropping weapons to each other. Smart players. I think they just left
droppage here.
Dropped a longsword in the base. And now they're moving towards, they're making the call, go B. And
Rush.
here they go through B tons. No one on No Mercy sees this. They've left. They've abandoned B. They're all running A.
What is this? What?
I think someone made a miscall. Maybe they thought they saw him. Maybe they threw like a
Oh,
smoke pot.
no.
I don't know. But I think they're confused here on Storm even. They're like, what's going on? And now they're moving up too early. Judix is going to run up when there's only 2 of them. The fire pod, thank God, slows them down. But the throwing axe kills Cyber. A disaster for No Mercy. It's a 4v5 now. They're going to get arched to hell. Some gold bags already making the grand escape. But there's so many projectiles. Judix falls down. They do a lot more damage to the people remaining. It's a 3v3 fight. The gold bags start to make their way out. Pain and Humiliation will go down. Can No Mercy get some kills here to slow him up? It's a 2v3 fight. And the man with the gold back, he's come back. It's Guadalupe. Hide while you can. Rat Slayer will kill at least 1 at CNB, but 3 people are left. That's 3 gold bags. Sir Nekator is going to not grab the last one. He's looking for weapons? I don't know what he's up to.
I guess they're trying to scavenge. Oh, was that a little bit of teabagging? What was that?
Oh. Let's keep it professional here, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Come on.
Of course. Yeah,
Cyber.
that was an interesting fight. Look at those throwing axes that they.
That projectiles was amazing.
Those were insane. They got 2 picks off of that, and that really just snowballed the fight in the favor of Storm. And honestly, No Mercy just got exposed. I mean, that was embarrassing. Those guys are just running around like chickens with their heads cut off, and
Right.
I mean, it wasn't a good look. They didn't even try to parry them.
3v5 fight, right? You're like, all right, I'm not look at Storm. Look at the people they got left here. They got Guadalupe, Hans, and Sir Nick. I don't know what to say. Nicanor. You're feeling great. They still got the crossbows.
I think they can do it. I
Pulling
think they
down.
can do this.
Are they gonna get? They still want to get all 6 bags immediately. They run up with the Executioner sword. They get 1 kill. Asat's gonna turn around. You're in a 2v1s. He's getting the parries off that he needs, but they can't get the damage. Finally, No Mercy with his big advantage will be able to shut them down. But still, they get 26 bags in the half.
That was a really, really good attempt. You know, that was the 3v5 fight for Storm. But
I think they doubled their kills that round.
yeah, in that
They
round
more
alone.
than doubled it. They have a total of 8 kills.
Yeah, so good on No Mercy, able to actually put something on the board. But you know, they are 0-26 right now, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to match what Storm was able to accomplish during the first half. It looks pretty doomed.
We're swapped now. We have a bow on Pain and Humiliation. He's got no weapon. All he's got is a bow and no armor. I'm very curious what we're going to see out of this guy.
Oh, look at them. They're crouching. They're crouching up cat.
Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, did you guys? Can you get that one? Like the talent to make you quiet, whatever that one's called.
Yeah.
Like
I
that?
think. Can you buy perks in this? Where's Stouty?
No, you can't.
Okay, a quick projectile on a CNB. He's at half HP. The second one is close to landing, but it doesn't quite. They're gonna get some TK damage with the fire pot, but they've snuck around. Looking at in the back though, Sir Nicanor, he's gonna start playing. Oh, he falls down. He dies from the fall. Big pick by JGH to stop him. This is a huge fight. They're gonna get the gold backs now, but a 3v2 fight in favor of defenders. The attackers, they're gonna leave them. They just want the gold. They're running away short A. They're gonna leave the rest of the attackers to die. They're committing to at least get on the scoreboard.
How does
Two
that
of them are
happen?
gonna successfully escape.
If you're No Mercy, how do you get 2 picks like that? How do you get that kind of an advantage? And then
Okay.
just lose.
I mean, they got 2 bags. Oh, but look, they chased them into the spawn. I didn't see how close they were. They almost stopped them. They're in the duels. Pain and Humiliation. He picked up a poleaxe. He may only have a bow, but he's feeling good now.
Wait.
He's in the 1v1 duel. Judix is dueling for his life in his own spawn. They're running to him. 55 seconds. If he keep winning these 1v1 duels, great footwork. He gets away from Guadalupe for just a moment. Guadalupe, he throws the weapon. He's gonna swap now. He's feeling good. 45 seconds. He can just kind of buy time. Guadalupe just gonna walk around. He doesn't care. He's just gonna parry him. He gets disarmed. He picks it back up. Judix still alive. Finally goes down to Guadalupe. God.
You know, Unborn, I'll be completely honest. They broke my ankles. I did not see those gold bags being taken. I thought they just got completely exposed from having that 2-man advantage to just losing the fight. I didn't even see those
guys
guys.
with the gold. They just ran short A. They're like, fuck this. They probably could have won the fight and taken all 3 bags and fought on B. But instead, they just took the bags, ran them short A, committed to a numerical disadvantage fight for the people who were left. And okay, look at them. They were both running in opposite directions on the attacker side. They don't know where they're going.
They're doing a split. So actually, this is the first split we've seen.
Nope, they're back together now.
Okay.
Someone made a call. Go B.
And look, they're crouching to hide the sound of their movement. This is something we haven't.
Guadalupe, you gotta run when Guadalupe is coming. Okay, 3 members from Storm. They're gonna start disengaging. They just got a lot of smoke pots. They're gonna throw some projectiles out. They're so smoke. Look at Pain of Humiliation. He ran into the smoke, just swinging wildly. So much smoke. What's even going on? A lot of the Storm members now making their way over. But Judix and Ocelot, Mercy's getting the picks they need. All 5 members, they're breaking it down. Finally, they're gonna start pushing up though. And now that they're committing, a lot more people hitting it. They're not fighting. So now it's a 2v2 fight, plus 2 of them breaks it down. And I think Storm can win this. Storm's gonna get 1 pick on the JG. They're gonna get a second one on Cyber. A disaster for No Mercy.
Oh,
they spent too much effort to break down the wall.
Not
You gotta kill.
And that is the game.
Beautiful play here by Storm. Guadalupe, God, going 16-2 and a bunch of assists. And just really showing that they know what they're doing here today.
You know, it really is a case on board of sort of what Stouty mentioned earlier, where you could see there, No Mercy, you had half of the team hitting the wooden barrier. You had the other half fighting.
Yeah, it's
right?
not good.
Why not just take the fight and then hit the wooden barrier, because that was a 3v5 fight. They had a man advantage and they just lose, and it's because of this split where you've got some people on the wooden barrier and you have others fighting, and so essentially you're just completely trolling it at that point. You have plenty of time to kill them. The spawns are 35 seconds, so just kill the defenders and then take your
Ooh.
bags.
All right, we have a very interesting match next, guys. We have VK versus Storm.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good one.
it's gonna be a hype
Stouty
match.
here, creator of the mod. He's toggling on.
Okay. A little bit of a conflict of interest, perhaps. But,
Oh God, don't
You know
even
what? We saw
start.
a deafening performance from
Don't
Storm.
even start with that.
So this is gonna be a good match. I'm excited for it.
Get out of here, Stouty. Go do your thing.
I'm interested to see. I think whoever side attacks wins. Like right now, as long as you're like of equal skill, it's just such a nice advantage to me.
yeah, that's what I've
on the
noticed
back.
too. Is that even take No Mercy, for instance, on those rounds where they were starting off attacking, they were actually able to do quite a bit. It just seems like attackers have that nice advantage of being able to take fights initially with a man advantage.
It's clean. And it's just again, I love talking about like your morale. I think it just feels good. You're in the fight, it's 5v2, but if you're No Mercy, okay, half your team's heading the wall, so you lose the fight, you feel bad. But if you commit to the fight, you win a quick 5v2, then you win a 5v3, you get 6 bags, you feel like Eternal Kingdom when they did the first series.
I think going into this one, I'm gonna have to favor VK. I mean, I think how can you not favor them?
Historically, sure.
But with that being said, I'm hoping that this match will be the closest one yet.
Match, perhaps. Yes.
Yes, that would be the ideal.
Back and forth. I'd love to see some split pushes. I want to see VK do something a little crazy, maybe. We hear Stouty talking about. They get kind of bored. They just do weird stuff. Let's see it.
Well, hopefully they get bored then, because I want to see some cool stuff. I want to see some strategical variants here.
We got some interesting handles today. Not sure who all these players are, but we'll just call them as they are in Steam right now.
Twitch chat does seem to be siding with the Russians for this one.
While we have a moment of downtime, as another reminder, the Nightbot just posted. We have this is a charity event. Our goal here is to help support some of our medical workers in this crisis. The reason why we have our teams here playing and why we're organizing this event. So if you want to thank the organizers for putting it together and support a good cause, please donate to the Streamlabs link to provide like protective equipment to medical employees who may not have it.
It really does help. I know my mom, she works at a hospital, and they need everything they can get.
Buy Wizardish's mom's a mask today.
Yeah, that would be very kind.
Yeah, some of these hospitals are really struggling. That's why we're doing. We're probably gonna keep the link up for future events, guys. Just to, it only seems like the right thing to do. So.
Looks like we've made $12 so far. So donate today. Not bad though. Is there an event's just getting started?
Yeah, I'll be dropping some money into it later as well myself.
This would be great for like every time they secure a bag, take a shot or something.
Ooh.
Maybe
because then if you get 3 of them, you're just like,
yeah, maybe the pace would be a little bit too.
Make this cast maybe a little bit crazy,
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, does ever, you did like half shots for each one of them, maybe.
Right. Yeah. No, that would be more reasonable to keep it at a reasonable pace. That'd be fun though. I feel that fits the mode. I feel like it just like sort of
like
naturally
progressive. Playing CS:GO on like a Russian server at like 128 by 128 resolution, drinking vodka. Like, what more could you need?
Yeah, sounds like a great time.
I don't know. I'm just really excited to see like some round because I think each team here they know what they're doing, right? They know the general strategy. They know how to take engagements. The mechanical skill is similar, maybe a little more VK favored, but I mean, it's Gold Rush. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's with Gold Rush, I feel like you can never be sure of anything, because part of it too that you have to consider is the sort of weapon loadouts are quite different here.
Do you think that actually like do some players do better in Gold Rush if they have like more versatility?
right
If your guy
that
only knows how to play with a messer,
it could be the case. It honestly could be. I mean, you see here, and Stouty was mentioning it earlier, but a lot of people seem to prefer the sort of medium or light armor. You do have, your fair share of people doing the plate armor, but compared to your skirmish or your invasion or whatever's been competitive in the past, there's a lot more diversity here. That's what I'll say. A lot more diversity.
I like to see it. For me, I don't know all the weapons perfectly, so sometimes I say the wrong ones, so I apologize. But it's fun to see new stuff than just great swords and mauls.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
mauls.
actually, very little greatsword usage, and that makes me very happy.
Is there a distinct difference? I don't know if you know the answer to this between the EU and NA meta for like preferred like. Do they also just use great swords in skirmish?
Like, yeah, everyone, greatsword is just the most broken weapon in the game.
I know in Civ it would be different. Always kind of weird. Like it'd be like the Sword of War change versus great sword and messers.
Yeah, I remember there was that one like Mercs mod patch where a longsword was actually quite good, where it like turned into a Sal plus a messer.
Why would you ever want a weapon that was not
Remember the
I
Sword of
handed you?
War?
I don't know.
Sword of War. Sword of War best sword.
Yeah, Sword of War was kind of always the standard. You'd have some patches where maybe messer or longsword sort of stood out a little bit more, but for the most part, Sal was the go-to.
Ah, yes, the Sow. And then the Norse stab feints that
Yeah,
you couldn't read it at all.
I was a broadsword fan. For my
Mystical
broadsword.
was too. Remember Mystical?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Classic, man.
He made me
Clean
pick
man at arms.
between Merking for Fausher and Tempest. He said I had to pick one. I couldn't do both. That's I remember that.
Who'd you pick again? Oh, it was Fausher.
Fausher.
Yeah,
I picked
bastard.
Fausher.
No, Foucher always eluded me. Like you never heard much about what Foucher was going on in turn.
Oh, we're old. I think it's safe to say that you are technically just a young boomer. Was it?
A young boomer, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
I mean, you were back in dude. You've been around a while.
That's true. I feel like everyone in the in Mordhau is just a zoomer, more or less.
Like youngins.
Yeah, all these youngins, these fresh faces, which is a good thing. I think it's always good to get new people in, but a lot of chivalry players never ended up migrating, or sort of just kind of disappeared. I guess life caught up to a lot of them. Some of those older legendary chivalry players. Like seeing Sofax play this game would be sick. Or Moose,
Biggs, Stark.
Biggs, Stark, any of
Yeah.
your old legends.
Yep.
Shard.
All right, looks like we are going live. Oh, just waiting for the rest of the VK members, the virtual nightmare to get in here. Actually, apologize. But Storm looks like they might be rocking new players. They're subbing in for this next match. It's Rise and Rissy. Still have Hans.
The Rise
Still
is on
have
Rise on VK.
Ah,
Yeah, he's
Yep.
just on the wrong team.
but I say I thought I knew Rise.
Yeah. By the way, guys, Rise Gaming, Fiverr, Rise Coaching.
Pain and Humiliation.
Pretty sure he would love
I
that
think-
shout out. Yes.
I'm gonna make the bold claim. Pain and Humiliation is the most fun EU player to watch. He's a pleasure.
Okay.
He's always doing wild stuff.
From what I've seen, it's hard to refute that. I can't really think. See, that's the thing. I don't know of like other players here that are like fun in the sense that Pain and Humiliation is.
You never know what he's gonna do. He's buying crazy stuff. He's almost never got armor, so he's speedy. He's got good footwork, and like I don't know. Most of the things I've seen, he's a gambler. Like he went into these last fights with just a bow. He had nothing but a bow and fists. No
Yeah.
armor, nothing but a short bow, or whatever the quick one is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
See, the bow's too much. So I don't know him well.
It's gonna be interesting to see is if at any point one of these players hacks the mainframe and pulls out a gun. That would
Imagine
be.
during a fight. Okay, let's say we're in like the final game, right? It's VK v Storm. They've been building the hype. All of a sudden, like VK, they're down to like their last man. It's just like it's Guru, the last guy left. So 1v5. All of a sudden, he pulls out the whatever the pistol's called, just guns him down. It'll be a memorable end.
It would be. Yeah, I was warming up with that thing, and maybe it's just the high ping, but it's not that good. I mean, people would just parry you, and then
Can you feint the act like what if you fainted with your character, like you went up and down really quick, so it looked like you recoiled, and then you shoot them, so they missed the parry.
well, so you can bring it up, you can aim sights, but you can't like feint the actual firing of it.
I mean, are people only parrying when they're hearing the noise?
I think
Does the
no, I think
projectile
they
go
just
that low that you can
I
hit
think
it?
they just guess because it's
Okay.
pretty
You
fast.
gotta, you gotta feint them. You don't shoot off. I think here's the mistake you were doing in the warm up. You were shooting off cooldown. They know exactly when it's coming.
True, I
On
wasn't
cooldown, you shake your character like a crazy guy in Shiv, and then you shoot.
right. Yeah, I wasn't really mixing it up. Yeah, maybe I need to like spin by you.
Sir Beef,
16,000 DPI.
Sir Beef, thank you for the donation. $11
Thank you.
donation. Appreciate it. And we had a
Thank you
$1
very much.
donation earlier.
But yeah, while we're gonna wait, you should just tune into the stream. So a charity stream for supporting medical workers in our crisis right now. So the reason we're doing this event and getting these teams here is to support them. So if you can spare a few dollars, you've heard about this a lot. If you haven't helped donate now, why not today?
Sammy 1G
Nightbot-
also earlier with the donation. Thank you.
You can see Nightbot just posted a link to what we're doing for the donation link in Streamlabs. So thank you guys for donating. It looks like our teams are finally making their way in.
Yep, looks like we're getting started.
Oh,
I see something right away, Unborn. It's a bit troubling if you're Storm, and that is, I mean, look at Stouty and Rise flexing that Elite 5. Look at that.
you feel like, oh, okay, I can't duel these guys.
What can you do? I mean, it's just a rank gap at this point.
You got pain and humiliation. Anything can happen. You got Guadalupe God. That guy was doing amazing last series.
You know, some may even say that it's a genetics gap. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Different species, perhaps.
Perhaps. Well, looks like VK's missing one.
What's your let's make some bag predictions. What do you think we're gonna see today? So we do have Storm on the attack first. How many bags are gonna end this attack phase with?
You know, I'm gonna go
24
with. I'm gonna go with. I'll say 15, right in the middle.
That's generous. That's them winning more than half the rounds.
Yeah.
This guy's face.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say 10. I think 10's admirable.
Okay.
I think that's them at least. Even 10 seems hard. Like getting 3 bags to me is an accomplishment. That means you won a fight, kept 3 people alive, and you're able to rotate back. And it looks like we're live now. Here we go, Storm making the call. They're rushing through long A doors, and they're gonna get called out early by Stuck in Belief. He's gonna start running away. The team's though moving up quick. They got some javelins on Hans. They're moving up. It's gonna be a 3v5 fight if they decide to go. And Venatus, he's got nothing. He's fighting with his fists. He's gonna take quite a bit of damage. I don't know what's happened there. Stouty will go down early. The rest of VK come in a little bit late. Stuck in Belfast makes a good drop. A little bit of lag going on there, maybe. I don't know what's going on here, but disastrous fight for VK. Why did he have any weapons? Pasta Pepperoni up here now. He's going to be stuck here in a 2v1, but he's doing just fine. The rest of the team, they can't quite punish him. CMB and Pain and Humiliation struggling to kill him. He gets disarmed. He's going to swap to his secondary. But he's in a 3v1 fight. It's a TK by CNB. He's still alive. He's getting the parries. But a big win. Pepperoni.
We see it again.
But
attackers are able to actually just win convincingly like that. So I think it truly is just this advantage that attackers have early on. And it
Look
did
at
look
them
pretty good
chasing
for
them
them.
down though. They're going through 8 doors. They're lagging forwards, but they got the bags. Look how far up they are. Where are they gonna go? Are they gonna get like a good I don't know. Where's the attackers? I get lost. Okay, they're going towards tunnels, but they're gonna have people running down.
They're gonna catch Guadalupe here. They're gonna catch him out.
Guadalupe gonna be stuck in a 1v4. He's gonna be stuck in the back. Where's the rest of his team? Guadalupe, he's getting the parries. He's got the armor. He needs to maybe get 1 kill. He can't quite. He's gonna drop his Y hand. They're gonna get picked up. They got some bags, but here comes the rest of the team. Once again, Pepperoni was able to hold them off in the 1v2. I don't know how to say it. Pasta, I'm calling him Pepperoni. Beautiful job. He's had multiple 1vx engagements where he's able just to parry like a god and keep them at bay.
I'll quickly add something. I think defense needs to push up a little bit more just based off of the spawn times. I'm not sure if that'll help.
Well, it's sort of going off of what you just said there, Skills. VK actually, I really like their rotation where you see they were sort of catching that guy, that lingering attacker on long A, and instead of sort of just backing off, they ended up just pushing through T-spawn and then sort of cutting off Guadalupe there, and then the rest of the people carrying the gold bags.
All right, so
It is
Storm's
interesting,
gonna rush A. They only have 2 defenders here. They're gonna throw some projectiles out. Will Pierce stay? Pierce still staying for a little bit longer. Stuck in Belfast is up. Guadalupe's gonna take a little bit of damage. They're gonna throw some fire onto the walls. It's gonna break down soon. They have this 5v2 fight, but oh my god! What? 2 kills by CNP with a great sword. A big disaster. The firebomb would get 1 kill. Hans gets another 1. They might actually have a chance here. Maybe you pick up the gold back during the fight to get some HP. I don't know. It's a 1v2 fight into the spot, but what happened? I didn't see it.
You hate to see it. I didn't see it either.
I saw him fall down. I don't know. They were on their backs, but that's a terrible TK, and an astounding round by VK after some mistake on Storm. No one said anything in the chat, so I think they know what happened. But oh my!
All I saw was 2 team kills that basically cost them the round.
It was 1 swing.
One
I think
swing.
they were on their back. They fell down. They were both trying to jump up, and whoever was there stopped them.
He's -2 on the scoreboard now.
Oh, that's not what you want to see. All right, here they are going through B. They're going to have a 3v5 fight. But look at Stouty holding strong in there. The team's coming. He's still alive. He gets 1 kill with the halberd. He finally goes down, but he does such a good job. Pepperoni in there with the thick of it with him. This 3v5 fight, they may just win it. They're in 2 duels here now. They rotate around, but stuck on Belfast. He's made it through under lower tunnels. He kills him. Amazing hold by VK.
That's actually something we haven't seen yet, where people will throw down the smoke pots, but they don't really do anything else other than that. It's not exactly like CS, I don't think, where you sort of throw down the smoke and then you just...
No.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. So I actually like what Stouty did there. You saw how he literally planted himself
He did
in the middle of the smoke.
He had great footwork. This man can see right through the smoke.
And that makes the 1vx in that situation much more manageable, right? Because if your enemies can't see you, and you can't see your enemies, then who knows what's happening?
All right, so they're moving up long A now. A couple of the members are still rotating over, so they have a 5v2 fight for a small amount of time. But jumping over here is shown to be a disaster before. They're going to get a lot of damage. They're finally going to kill Stuck in Belfast. Hans will get the kill. They're going to rotate on the other one in a 2v1. He's going to fall. It's now a 5v3 fight, but they've dropped down. They're fighting in a 2v2. They're coming right now. They're committing to the fight. I like to see it. A 1v1 duel. Stouty, he's making a great target switch. He's going to get his friend, though. He's killed Pepperoni. But oh my god, pain humiliation with his Y-hander. He kills his friend. Rise in 1v1 duel. He's got just a little arming sword, but is it going to be enough? He's just the feint. He kills pain humiliation with the arming sword. Oh, a disaster for Storm. They're killing each other as much as they're killing the enemy.
Yeah, it's a lot of team kills. I mean, to be fair, VK also with a team kill there.
Stouty, I saw what Stouty was doing. He's like, all right, I'm stuck in a bad situation. I'm going to target switch, get to the next engagement, get something off, and didn't go well.
And
he took out Pepperoni.
For me, the difference so far between VK and the other teams that we've seen is that, they lose a member really quickly there in that push, where the Storm members push up and they get that pick, but then VK is able to recover, even in that 4v5 scenario. They're able to recover
Oh my god, look at this. Stouty, he's up in a 1v5. He's moved too far. He's up towards pit. The team's coming around now, but Stouty's actually still alive in the 3v1. He'll finally go down. A throwing axe connects on a CNB. He'll fall down early. Pier feeling good. He's going to push up, though. He's going to find Guadalupe. God, Guadalupe is going to be stuck in a 3v1. Here comes the rest of the team now, coming up now. Some projectiles are going to hit Pain and Humiliation in the rear. Oh my goodness. A beautiful fight by VK down. A 1v1 duel closer to the objective between Stuck and Hans. Hans on the losing foot. He's going to fall down, and then they're going to defend it. Beautiful hold, considering Stouty got down so quickly. Pepperoni God, 10-2.
Yeah, again, sort of what I was saying where, I mean, again, Stouty gets punished heavily for pushing out that hard.
I don't know what he was doing.
But then VK are still able to recover. And part of that is just, I think, a bit of a mechanical difference where, I mean, one of those VK players there with the Executioner Sword was able to win his 1v2. And so it's moments like that that probably make the difference in terms of who wins in the long run.
We're swapping sides now. We actually see a split here. We got Pepperoni going A. Or maybe just going to drop mid. No, Pepperoni's actually going short A. The rest of the team is on B. He's going to at least get spotted out by 1 or 2. Now, this might be a confusing Storm. They may not know where to go now. They're about to get B undefended. Pepperoni, is he just running away? Pepperoni's going to drop mid. He's doing just fine.
They can't stop it. I think they just get out for free.
But now here comes, look, 3 members of Storm. They've made their way here, but they're already gone.
What can they do? This guy needs to not die.
Pepperoni's going to into duel now here, on mid doors. Guadalupe v Pepperoni. The only fight going on here. They're both fighting with small things. We got an axe for an arming sword. He's laughing at him, but he gets the kill.
Wow.
Both Hans and Guadalupe goes down to axes.
Stouty just wins his 1v2, and this is huge if you're VK right now, because now look at this. This is going to snowball into this A attack because a lot of these Storm members are still on respawns, you know, a good 20 seconds here. So look at Stouty, he's able to get up here.
They're 1 bag away from victory. Pepperoni will get pushed down. They lost their top man, but I think they feel fine. They're picking up the gold bags. They're about to make their retreat. You know, we made the call of 10 to 15 bags. They only got 3.
True.
Some javelins going to be thrown out. One man's going to get away with a gold bag. The rest of the team's going to buy him some time. Pain and Humiliation get a quick kill on the rise with the arming sword. The rest of the fight going the way towards Storm is actually going to be very close. 1v3 fight for Pier. But again, one of them did make it away. Stouty returned with the gold bag. Is going to bring him the W. And in just the first round, they take it. Storm may have been a storm in the last series, but VK teaching them how to play.
Yeah, I guess I severely, I either overestimated Storm or underestimated VK. I wasn't really sure what I was going to expect, but it was fun, I guess.
That was good showing, and it was close. We saw something like that last round. We saw the first time they didn't just push 5, and it worked out very well. They took B completely undefended.
Yeah, I mean, at least we saw some resistance, right? So we saw some closer fights. Had some clutch moments there. I mean, a lot of VK members winning their 1v2s, which kind of tells the story of that last match, I think, where many of these fights would initially go in the favor of Storm, but then VK is able to make their way back into the round and in a 4v5 situation ultimately win that.
Gotta feel good.
All right, guys. Next up is who do we got here? Yep. Next up we have No Mercy versus VK, and that will be the last round for today, which are just the last round of the group stages, and then tomorrow we'll get into the brackets. But yeah, last match of the day, No Mercy versus VK, and thank you for the host.
Unborn, I gotta tell you, if you're No Mercy, I wouldn't be feeling too good right now.
You gotta be begging for mercy right now.
Pretty much, especially after seeing what VK was able to do against Storm. And remember, Storm showing a dominating performance versus No Mercy. So to me, how can you? It's gonna be a disaster. I don't see this going well for No Mercy. What can they do? They're gonna have to whip out.
You gotta do something crazy.
Some pocket thing.
VK's book. Maybe they got a plan. I don't know. Here's what nothing else. I want to see VK do some more crazy stuff. The last time we saw a 4-1 push, We saw Pepperoni do a beautiful job. It was just fun to watch. I want to see more of that.
So here's my question, yeah? Like how, let's say you're going into it on board, right? Let's say you got your team, and maybe mechanically you know that you can't really match up to the other team.
Sure.
What can you do to actually put some rounds on the board to get some of those gold bags? Are there some creative ways that maybe we haven't seen
I don't
teams
know.
utilize yet?
I mean, I think the split pushes will do it. If you show 4 on B, right? And then you take a slow disengage, like you disengage into the tunnels, you make them chase you, then you have one guy sitting A, short A, and then you steal some bags. I mean, you get 1 bag doing that, but at least you're on the board.
Yeah,
That's
I mean that can add up. You know, it's better than getting no bags, right?
I guess we kind of mentioned with Stouty, but the fact that you can get 3 bags and it gives you so much extra time, and then you can just get 3 bags. Like if you win the fight, you get time for all the kills, right? And you get time for the bags. So it's just too strong though not to try to fight as 5. Because if you win a fight, well, actually, if you win a fight, you shouldn't get all 3 bags. You should be losing more than 2 people.
Right.
But if you win it like that, and then just someone dying means too much for the attack, I don't know.
Well, something we saw from VK actually, we are getting in. Oh no, we're not. But something we saw from VK in one of those last few rounds is you saw one of their players actually walked up catwalk, right? And he showed on A, and that sort of kept those 2 Storm players there because they weren't sure, like, is VK, are they rushing A or what's going on? And that's how we saw that VK was able to get into B completely uncontested, just able to get those bags and get out.
I don't know. So no mercy. They're starting an attack now. You think they were tuning in? Maybe they're gonna try something. I don't know.
We'll see. They're gonna need something. I think you and I both know that they're gonna need
They need a mayor.
something crazy. Pocket sand. They're gonna need pocket sand. Is what they
This is the map to do it.
need. True. Sand all over.
While we're waiting for this game, once again, mention this is a charity event. So, Nightbot just posted another thing in the chat for Twitch. The Streamlabs link, if you want to donate to support, that'd be appreciated. We're supporting our medical workers who may not have the protective equipment they need, like masks. So we donate to a charity to support that. Frontline, I believe is what it's called. You can correct me, but or if it's just 2 frontline emergency workers.
Yeah. Goes to a good cause.
It's just you've heard about a lot. You probably heard people asking for donations. You haven't donated yet. But if you want to support now, support these teams coming to play for you, it'd be a great opportunity to do it. So donate today. You can just look at the Streamlabs link to donate if you're looking. Nightbot just posted it, and so did Silence. Thank you. And looks like our teams are here. We're gonna see the same Mercy lineup. We got some big players in there. We've seen JG do some good stuff. Braslayer do some cool stuff. Cyber win some duels. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I like to see it. We're starting off now. Ocelot going no armor. I like it.
Okay.
We got some smoke pots. We got some fire pots. We got some armor now.
Got some utility.
So okay, immediately I see they were going B. They made a swap. They're running up Suicide. I like Suicide. They don't see you coming.
It's true. Actually, what we haven't seen on board, we haven't seen a lot of teams utilize mid.
We have not. And okay, here we go. Stuck in Belfast. He's gonna run into the 1v5. He's not even gonna try to live. Oh, beautiful execution by No Mercy. They're gonna pick up his weapons.
Oh, they know him!
Stouty in the back. He finds the Rat Slayer with his hands in his pants. Rise will win the fight as well. Stouty's stopping the 1v3. The team's coming up. He'll finally go down. But they're gonna start running. Rise land on JG. They're down to 2. They got Pier to deal with heavy armor. He's trying to run away. But here comes the rest of the team. At least here comes Rise. Is it all you need? A TK to kill Ocelot. And that's the round.
What an explosive entry from VK here in this last match of the day. Absolutely insane. I guess Rise and Stouty ran up along A and had that flank. We didn't even see him coming. They didn't see him coming.
Nowhere.
He just showed up. Absolutely incredible showing there from VK. And, you know, initially, Stuck in Belfast getting caught out.
I was going to say, like, what's he doing? Why is he engaging? But
I guess he was just baiting.
Up the Royal Flush.
Yeah.
All right, they're moving B this time. They don't want to deal with that shit again. They're like, we're done with this. Wait, so look at them. They are pushing up again. The same exact play. Stuck in Belfast is pushed up mid. Oh my God, Stouty glitching like a madman with a bow on A. But they made the right call to go to B this round. The team's gonna get here much later than they want to.
They've got to go quickly though.
Pepperoni trying to slow him down. He's got his hands up in front of him. I don't know where Stuck in Belfast. He must have ran through mid and lower tunnels. He's going to get called out. Rise is running up with a long, arming sword. He's going to get one hit onto Rat Slayer. It's going to be one kill for Rise. Can he get the second? The rest of the engagement's going the way of VK. Rise gets 2 kills with the arming sword. He doesn't care if it's not a weapon. He wins the 2v1. Pierre picks up 2 more, and it's almost a wipe. Oh, beautiful plays by VK once again. And Rise 4-0, Pierre 4-0. They're just feeling good. The 5 members of No Mercy, what are they gonna buy today? Looks like they have a smoke pot in every single hero, or every single player. Sorry, I'm a Dota player. They're making their way out of spawn now. They're heading towards long A. Now we know what's gonna happen here. If they're gonna play like they usually do, Stouty's gonna push up long A with someone else. Someone else is gonna run mid. They're doing just that. Look at Stouty with a bow. He's ready to fight. Pierre there too with a couple projectiles. And oh my God! Rat Slayer goes down to a throwing axe. That's 3 axes thrown by Pierre. He's picking up the ones they already tossed at him. They're going to push up now. He's going to be in a 4v1 fight. He's living maybe long enough, though, to get teams. Time for his team to go up. Oh, my God, still live on the door. He'll finally go down. GG. He's going to start jumping up. Hopefully, started to see him with the bow. This is actually a nice flank attack going on. Here comes the fire pots, though. He's going to be up alone, though. He goes down immediately to Stuck. And now it's just left to 2. It's just Judas left in the spawn. How do you even get there? He's going to be in a world of trouble. He's going to fall. Oh my goodness. And again, a dominating round by VK. No mercy. They're getting punished by VK just sprinting up at him. But at this point, they should have maybe a tiny bit of a gold advantage after that one. I don't know how the economy exactly works here, but it seems like Stouty, he's got an arming sword and he's got a crossbow. They're swapping it up now. Looks like all 5 are headed to B right now. Let's see what... And they're also going to be a disaster. Stouty with the big mind games. All of them about to run through tunnels. How will this play out? Will No Mercy commit when they see enough of it? But oh my God! Judas loses half his HP immediately. He goes down to a throwing axe. The fire pot's going to slow him down. And they're running through. Rise takes a lot of damage. He's going to go down to Pepperoni's fire pot. It's going to be a 4v4 fight. But Judas was their top fragger. They're starting to come through now. They're waiting to go out. I don't know if they hear him through the fire. They're running in now. They're starting to run through low tunnels. 2 of them are committing. 2 through the tunnels. This is a disaster, I think, for No Mercy. They're not committing to the fight. Pierre able to get a nice read and kill Ocelot. JG's going to be in the 2v1 stuck in the upper tunnels. He's going to go down. The remaining members, Cyber and Rat Slayer, where'd they go? They're up towards long A or short A. They got Belfast and low HP, but Belfast's going to get the kill with the halberd. Rat Slayer, he's not quite going to get him. The teams come from behind. Pierre will kill him with the short sword. And again, no bags.
I just want to point out that short spear one-shots level 1 helmets. So that's probably why you're seeing a lot of short spears in this game mode, because it's probably cheaper, and a lot of people are running level 1 helmets in this mode.
That's very interesting. I wonder if that would like make people change and want to get something else.
Right. Well, on top of that, you can throw it. So,
we've seen these throwing weapons be huge.
Yeah, you can get yourself an early pick, get early damage. Sort of do things before the engagement actually starts and have an impact. They'll help you to win the fight.
Right,
much easier.
Here we go. They're gonna. They ran up B. They made the footsteps known, but now they're running through tunnels. I can only imagine that Stuck is gonna be calling them out there, and there he is as short A. Keeping them from jumping up there. Big play to jump onto the stairs. They're going to start dropping mid. He's going to get chased. The main fight, though, Cyber's going to go down. 2 of them are going to start rotating to B, but they got stuck in Belfast hot on their knees. Rise is going to get 2 kills. He just keeps using the arming sword. I think this is just BM at this point.
Well, look at this, the last Storm player.
Gets 1 kill with the halberd. He's been chasing these guys for a long time. Can he get Judix too? Judix going to get a good stab on him. He's going to be on half HP. Great footwork by Stuck to get him out. And Pepperoni, he's going to throw the falchion to finish him off.
Well,
0 bags taken the whole half.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I expected anything different. I guess we saw some creative attempts, but VK showing a level of aggression that we've not seen yet, where they
That
sort
was-
of just they push everywhere.
They're just cavemen at this point. They're just sprinting at the enemy. They don't care if it's a 2v5. They take it and they usually win.
Yeah, I mean, like they'll send a guy out, he'll lose his 1v2. It doesn't even matter. They send everyone out and just try to I don't know, they just try to 1v2 everyone.
All right. Look, okay,
We have
let's
a bit
see
of a
what
split.
Mercy does here.
3-2 split, 2 towards A, 3 towards B.
Okay, so the 3 on B. Let's see what they're gonna do here. No Mercy. They're reacting by taking the 3v2 fight and a 2v3 fight. Stouty gets to kill with a rapier early on, and over on B, it's a 1v1 duel and a 2v1. I can't imagine this could go too well. And the arming sword from Rise will kill the Maul of Judas. They got some TK. Rise starts fighting Pier. Pier has to finish him off. They're killing each other. By killing each other, they don't have enough to carry all the bags now on B. I don't know what's going on. And over on the main fight, it's a 1v1 duel. He's trying to stop the gold, but Stouty's like, this is my gold. I put it in the game, and I'm going to take it. He's running into their
Look at
spawn.
Stouty. He doesn't care. He knows that VK has the game. And VK takes the match just like that. Clean
GG.
sweep.
No Mercy claim in a close game.
GG guys, that was awesome.
GG's.
Interesting
Well
game
played by
mode.
PK.
I do want to say thank you for all the follows and the donations today, guys. Latest donation from a man named FU Rise has donated $50.
Woo! Thank you, FU Rise.
Yeah, FU Rise. Let's
FU
go.
Rise, yeah. But yeah, I'll let you casters close it out. Any comments on the game mode? Anything? Any last words?
Game mode definitely fun to watch. It's unfortunate that like CS:GO spectating, we can't see like the silhouettes or see where all of the players are, because it's hard to get kind of lost in where people are. Excuse me.
Right.
But it was fun to watch. It's cool to see some strategies. It makes it so most fights end up still being a 5v5 skirmish, but there's a little bit more complexity going on in strategy. I think the Dust 2 map it's ginormous. I don't
Yeah.
know how VK were running around as fast as they were, but they did a fantastic. Maybe they're doing a good job calling out footsteps or something. I don't know.
Perhaps. I mean, they were really decisive. But yeah, I think I agree with Unborn. It's pretty fun to watch, and I think it could only be more fun to watch if the mode had a lot more map support. You know, if we had cooler maps and different maps to sort of freshen things up once in a while. Unfortunately, a lot of the matches today were
One-sided.
pretty one-sided. With that being said, it was still pretty interesting. I think watching like let's compare a skirmish versus Gold Rush, right? I think watching a skirmish 7-0 is a lot less interesting than watching, like a 30-0
Because
in
you
Gold Rush.
see at least 2 engagements, right? More or less. You're gonna see like one in A and B. That's an unfortunate thing. If like they fight at the same time, the cast can only see one of them. But
Right. Yeah. Need some
but
like
that
god
generally
tier
speaking
casting.
doesn't happen. Usually they've been pushing as 5.
I would
Right.
agree. The strategy in this game mode is it really goes into depth, and you get a lot more out of this. Skirmish is pretty cut and dry, as where this you definitely can develop a lot more strategy, projectiles, no regen, a lot of good things, possibilities. Keep in mind, guys, this is a debut for this game mode. Obviously, we will not do like an official prize pool event or anything like that for Gold Rush until it's a little bit more polished. It is actually, the gameplay itself is really polished, in my opinion. The UI and the actual objectives are really like fantastically well done. But we need better maps for this game mode, obviously, and we won't until this is like clean, along with clean mod IO support, which would have to be in collaboration with the devs, I'm assuming, or at least an official SDK being released for us to do that ourselves. We won't be doing a prize pool event for Gold Rush, but what we will be doing here next weekend, we have an NA skirmish, and then we'll do a few weeks after that. We won't announce a date just yet. Give it about a week or so, but we'll have a date for an EU 5v5 skirmish. Those skirmish events will have the crowns up for grabs. So stay tuned for more details on that. We got 20 teams next weekend already signed up for the NA event. A lot of good things to come, and we'll keep you all posted tomorrow as well. So tomorrow we're finishing the second half of this Gold Rush charity event. We're going into basically the finals, the grand finals. So stay tuned around the same time tomorrow, 1 p.m. Is it 1 p.m. GMT? Where it's same time, 9 a.m. Eastern for anybody who's NA. We'll start the final brackets for this event, so we can see a little bit more of this this up and coming Gold Rush event. And again, thank you for all of the donations for coronavirus charity. Those guys need it. Trust me, they need it. It's pretty insane out there. Yeah, so we'll see you. I guess we'll see you all tomorrow, and we'll also have these matches up on YouTube after this weekend. So stay tuned, guys. But yeah, I'll let you casters sign off. Say your goodbyes.
From me, it's been a pleasure. You know, I always enjoy casting these events, especially when Unborn gets to carry me through them. So, yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Good to cast another event. Wizardish was a pleasure casting with you. Skills as well. Thank you for being a lovely cameraman today. And Stouty even joining us for a little bit, telling us a little bit more about the game mode, giving us some insight. It was a lot of fun. Good educational event, good spectator event, and tomorrow will be only better. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some pretty intense matches
Yeah,
tomorrow.
hopefully
so.
some closer matches tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon if you're EU. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good night.
See you.
Yeah, good night.